In the last few lessons, you've learned a lot of new information about exponential and logarithmic functions. You've seen their graphs, you've learned about properties that apply to them, and you've also learned how to evaluate and manipulate them. In the coming videos, we're going to explore various strategies to solve a variety of exponential and logarithmic equations. A few lessons ago, we touched on an application problem where we considered the amount of bacteria which remained alive after a patient was medicated. This lesson is going to give you the tools you need to solve other application problems as well. Maybe you're earning interest on a certain amount of money that you've put in a savings account. Then we'd have an equation like this. 12,500 equals 10,000 times 1.03 to the t. Or perhaps you've just bought a loaf of bread, but you're about to go on vacation. We could use an equation like this to figure out how much mold would grow on the bread after a certain amount of time. Or what if you've just been through an earthquake and you want to figure out how intense the quake was? Well, you could use equations like these two to talk about that. This one characterizes the earthquake that happened in Japan in 2011. And this one talks about the worst earthquake that ever happened in California, which was in 1857. These scenarios are all going to be super interesting to look at, but I think we should wait a bit until we get to them. For now, though, let's stick with something pretty simple. You've been working with exponents a lot lately, so I think this equation is a good choice. We have 4 to the x equals 64. What does x equal then? Now, some of you might be able to do this in your head, or if that seems tricky, you can try guessing and checking using a calculator.